Plus, if I want to post it on Discord, but I don't bother. Oh well. I'll move some channels up. Alright, I think that's pretty much it right here. All the channels except for one that I don't want to bother in case I kill the mood or whatever. And I posted it like a few days ago and still it's being ignored for like 2 days. Whatever. If I don't get a response by the end of the year about this, or if it gets totally ignored, whatever. I'm just going to mute this channel. Go open up the Google Docs file. Put it over here. Now I'm gonna go play some sad music as well. I mean, while you play what is maybe possibly play what is maybe the final boss possibly. You know what? I'll start this conversation right now, whether or not many people are tuning in or whatsoever. But, anyways, so I don't think I've ever done any of these kinds of stuff where I don't play games. Instead, I just talk or whatever. I don't usually do these kinds of things, but honestly, I probably should, just because of how terrible this year has been for me. But you know what? Whatever. I don't care. This is probably gonna be something I'll do like maybe once in a lifetime. But if things are going alright, I mean, sure, I'll probably consider doing some more of this at some point. But yeah. Anyways, I want to talk about how awful 2018 has been for me. Like things have been worse when, like the first year, like the first month, well, not the first month has started, but like mostly in February it's been really bad, and then the months onward has been like a zigzag of emotions for me. Like, things have been picking up well for me, then things started to go down, and then back and forth, yada yada yada. It's just like, it's really ridiculous. I hate having to live through this kind of emotion, so whatever. You ever need someone to talk to sometime, I'd be down to. Oh, sure. You can talk to me right now. This is like a long venting stream I'm gonna talk about. I have like a lot to share about how 2018 has been for me, so yeah. There are things I will be very vague about, so don't expect me to elaborate even further, because I won't even get into any more personal details about it, so yeah. Yeah, I hate to admit that it's been like the worst year ever. I thought 2016 was bad. I thought 2012 was bad, but no, this year takes the cake as like the worst year ever, emotionally and mentally. I just don't know what things could have been better for me personally. I just don't know what I could have done better. There are things I could have done better, but there are other things that it's totally beyond my control, so honestly, I don't know what I could do to make 2018 a better year, but music is very loud. I'm gonna lower it down. Let me mind this one on OBS is any better? Or lower the music on YouTube, because YouTube is like whatever. I can barely hear myself when I talk with the music being played. Alright, is this any better? Sorry if it was... Like, I can't even hear, like, anything when I have my OBS, because then it'll cause echoes and whatsoever, so... If it's any good, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just have to adjust it down a bit more. A bit better, yeah? Okay. So, as I was saying, there are some things I wish this year could have been better, but at the same time, there's other things that totally not beyond my control, so there was really nothing I could do about it, and yeah. So, anyways, I feel like I dragged on the introduction so long. I don't normally do this kind of streams, but because this is like an occasion I have to do just because of how awful this year has been, I might as well. So, yeah. I'm just reading through my Google Docs file and see what things I need to discuss. So yeah, I made like a Google Docs file, and it's like 8 pages. It's 9 because the last page is like the final 2 sentences, and that's it. But like other than that, it's like 8 pages long of literally everything I discussed about this year. So yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna start right now. So how do I want to start? So my mom is like usually my big issue, not like my biggest issue. Oh my god, what's that music though? Okay, whatever. Anyways, so my mom has always been causing me issues usually. You know, like I've said before, like my mom's always like giving me problems and all that, which is why I really don't like it when she just, you know, gets in my business, like fails to understand what I'm trying to reason with her, and refuses to accept the problems and other things I'm going through, which is why I'm always like, I can't even talk, I'm sorry. It's hard for me to talk and explain and everything else as well, but basically my mom is just literally a deal breaker to me. Like, she doesn't really care anything. Well, oh, rip Pokemon. Jeez. Alright, anyway, so yeah, she's really like my mom, unlike all the other moms I've seen other streamers you know, have. Like, my mom is like not as good in my opinion. Like, I still have to deal with her no matter what. So yeah, like if I'm ever sad, if I'm ever having a good time, she doesn't really care. She'll find any way to make it worse without even intending her to do so. She doesn't even care about it at all. So like any problems I deal with, she just expects me to grow up and shrug it off and get over it and whatever. It's like, oh, it's not that hard, you're making it look too complicated. But yeah, whatever. And then what else? Like, honestly, any problem I deal with is not that easy to get over with. It's like, it's emotional, it's struggling, it's stressful, honestly. It's just not, it's not easy to live life like this. And I just really wish my mom would just understand and reason with me, but she still refuses, no matter what. And the worst part is, I still have to stick with her for a couple more years until I finally move out and hopefully find a place for myself and not have to worry about my mom getting in my business. But yeah. And then let me see what I'm reading through my documents and see what I want to talk about. Like, another problem is that she doesn't even trust she doesn't even trust me at all. Like, no matter how good I do in my life, like whether it's at college or like taking responsibility, she doesn't even care. She just hardly believes in how responsible I am and what other actions I do, like even good ones, and she just doesn't really care. She just doesn't trust me no matter what, and I kind of hate that. Yeah, I feel like I'm losing my place on my document, so let me go move my cursor. And like, anyways, so yeah, she always feels like she has to prove herself a bunch all the time. And I'm like, come on, there's really no need to be right all the time and prove me wrong all the time as well. It's like, no one cares. You're not trying to be reasonable. Like, stop. Like, why? I just don't understand why people like her are just trying to be, oh, I'm 100% right. No, you're not. You're not. You're not trying to be Miss Perfection or whatever. I don't even know any terms for that, but you're not trying to be perfect. No one is perfect, alright? There's really no need to freaking, whatever. Like, no opinion will ever be perfect. Just be philosophical, be reasonable. Like, who cares about facts? It's not always true. It's not always something everyone has to believe in. So, yeah, like, a big problem with her recently this year, well, not recent, but like this year, basically, she gets very super angry at me. Like, one time in February, I was up late, like, watching streams and doing other things, and then all of a sudden, she was in my business, and then, like, I keep telling her, like, I don't know what I was telling her. Like, I was busy doing stuff, and then, like, I'm going to sleep. Okay, you don't need to remind me all that. And then she just gets irritated very easily about it. And I just got thrown off so much from her attitude. So, what I did, which was the stupidest thing I've done, even though I shouldn't have done it, because I did it before, back in 2015, was I went to my Facebook account. I shared something about how my mom is treating me like crap. And then all of a sudden, someone on the phone, someone this brainless, called my mom the next morning, explaining to her, why are you treating your son like shit? Like, why? And then my mom, like, came up to me and was like, why did you post something on Facebook about me treating you like shit? Like, what in the world? And all of a sudden, she got angry at me, like a bull, just trying to tackle me endlessly, forever. Like, she got super mad at me, and she told me not to delete your Facebook post or else I'm gonna be even more angry. She shared this to my dad, and my dad, at least, I try to reason with my dad, at least he understands, like, half of the things I told him about. But the other half, he's like, never do this again. If you do, I'm just gonna take away your privileges and whatever. I don't know. But anyways, I explained to him as much as I can. I even told my mom there's no reason people like that stupid idiot on the phone should even be calling you in the first place. Like, that's not what I wanted. No one is trying to whine-night me. Come on. You're just making this worse. I even posted on Facebook, do not tell my mom about this on the phone or else I will just be very, very upset and I will just block people, whoever, about this. I just hate people who just refuses to listen. They decide to just make it worse. That's why I hate people who with this kind of negative aspect on their side and just ruin people's lives and whatever. I just hate that. So, yeah. And, like, I still try to reason with my mom. She doesn't really care. She's still mad at me about that, and, like, whatever. At least she got over it a couple of days later. Like, we just want to forget about it. Dad, on the other hand, at least he, wants to forget about it the next day, which is good, at least. At least he trusts me, but, like, he still doesn't trust the fact that I just did something this stupid on Facebook. Like, I don't know. So, yeah. Like, I did tell my dad that about everything about what happened. I even told my dad I'm gonna do my Facebook account because, like, you read the post. There's really no reason for me to use Facebook. Honestly, I don't use it anymore. I did make a new account, but it's pretty much a bare bones account for, like, you know, for my phone and my other linked accounts as well. But, like, other than that, whatever. I don't really care about literally anything related to Facebook anymore. It's like, I'm done with that website. I feel bad I deleted it, but at the same time, I don't really care anymore. So, whatever. What else did I post on my document? There's a lot more horrible things later on in February. Don't you worry. February isn't the greatest month I've ever dealt with. There's a lot more worse things than that. So, yeah. Overall, I wish my mom could be understandable, but she'll never be. I'll ask my dad about this. I even vented with my dad about it. He still knows I'm a good person. I am responsible. I do my college work very well. I do things that a lot of people would consider smart and reasonable and logical, whatever. Mom, on the other hand, she doesn't really care. It's out to the trash, whatever. Which is why I never even want to vent with my mom about this, because she doesn't really care if I talk about it. She's like, oh, just get over it, calm down, get over it, stop crying, blah, blah, blah. It's whatever. I still have to stick with her for a couple more years or so until I decide to move out. Even next year and a few years onward. If she ever changes the way she behaves or anything happens, not talking about death or anything. I don't really want to talk about that. Anything that changes her mind or whatever. I mean, this will be. I hope this will make 2019 onward a little better. But knowing my mom, I doubt this will be anything better. So, whatever. So I'm done talking about my mom. So let's talk about college. And I know what you're thinking. It's important. You need to focus on your education and whatever. It's yeah, but there's more to it aside from that than just focusing on your classes and not worry about watching other streams or hanging out on Discord or playing your video games or whatever. But there's other problems I had to deal with about 2018. So, I still have to finish my graduation and transfer stuff, so that's something I'm going to be focusing on in 2019. I did complete my computer programming major, but I've not yet received my degree until graduation, so that will be something I'm going to wait next year, or in the next several months, so I'm pretty proud of that. But there's a lot of main issues I had to deal with so in February, as I stated, I decided to take more classes because 2017 I only took 7 and 8 units worth of classes in the spring and in the fall semesters, and I just feel yeah, that's not enough classes. Even though I don't mind taking few classes, I just don't think that benefits my financial aid well. So I decided I'm gonna take more classes to fulfill my full-time enrollment. Honestly, it's important. So, yeah. But the major issue I had to deal with was that my financial aid was suspended. I was not told about this, why I got my financial aid suspended, and it's mainly because I exceeded 150% of my units, or just 90, because I have 60 units to fulfill in community college, but if you go 30 more units above that, or 150 more percent of that, then your financial aid will get suspended. It's kind of stupid why they do that. I mean, I understand why, but it's stupid at the same time. I feel they should suspend once you complete your major and whatever else, but honestly, I don't know. It's kind of dumb. So, at least I got that resolved a month later. I talked with a counselor, I talked with financial aid office, I waited a month, and I finally got my financial aid at least, so that's pretty good. But I still feel it's still a dumb rule they put out. I was worried I'm not gonna, my financial aid would be rejected, so, which is why I had to preemptively find jobs in college as well as outside just to see if I can make money that way, and honestly, I applied to 4 jobs, I think, one got a hold of me, and then I came up to them and like submitted some information about my schedules and whatever, and then they never got a hold of me like days, weeks afterwards. They never even bothered contacting me through email, phone, or any any way to contacting me. Like that was just it. So yeah, I was like, they probably like denied my my application or whatever. So I'm like, well, whatever. At least I got the financial aid, so that's good. I don't have to worry about the finding jobs part. So yeah, let me see. And also later on in like the second half of the year, like July, August, and onward, I was trying to get some of the classes I need just to transfer out to like a university, like a Cal State University. But the problem was that my registration date was delayed by like 10 days only because I exceeded 100 units. Oh boy, anything with units involved about my problems at college is just ridiculous. Hell yeah. So yeah, anyways, I had to go talk to a counselor. At least he is a lot more experienced with counseling than the other one. Which I'm not saying the counselor earlier was bad, but I'm saying like the counselor did help me out with my spring semester, so that's good. But the counselor I talked to for the fall and onward was very helpful, I gotta say. He like he told me I should take some of the classes, like I got lucky getting my statistics class, so that's good. I didn't get lucky on the biology class I needed to get transfer completed, so I'll hopefully get that resolved next month before, you know, the spring semester begins. So hoping that things get better for me, which I hope it will, because I do have a counselor appointment next Thursday, so there won't be any streams on Thursday. So keep that in mind. But let me see. So yeah, I even asked him that if there's like an appeal form for the about that, and there is. It's just not that easy. So I had to be like very reasonable and very creative. Okay, that's not even a word. I have to state my reasoning well. So yeah. Like, yeah, I also hate the fact that I had my advanced visual basic class canceled twice on me. Like it was canceled last year, and then earlier this year it got canceled on me as well, only because there weren't many students enrolled on it. So I'm like, well, forget it. I'm gonna switch to another programming class. So I decided I'm gonna take C++. It's ridiculous. Whatever. I kind of hate how things like that happens to me, so whatever. So let me see. But yeah, overall I think like college, like they have like some stupid laws involving with your units and how much you're limited to and whatever, or else you're gonna get like penalized. I think it's kind of stupid. I understand why, but at the same time I feel like it's, you know, obsolete with how they handle that. I just don't know, so oh well. Hopefully in like next Thursday, as I stated, I'll try to get some things resolved with my counselor, so looking forward to making some changes in 2019, because I really want to take this final semester very seriously before I transfer to a university, so hopefully things will work out well. So yeah, anyways, let's go talk about the money problems I always deal with, even though I feel like kind of like a dumb problem, but like whatever, I don't care, honestly. So last year I didn't have the best financial what's the term? I didn't have the best financial like I didn't have the best time with like my money and all, because like I said, I only enrolled a few units, like 7 in the fall and 8 in the spring last year, And honestly, it was like, it was quite struggling because I didn't have too many classes enrolled. Like, I was gonna take some classes, but like I said, one of my programming classes got canceled, and then like the cooking class I was gonna take, I failed on it, so I decided I'm gonna go find another class to take. So yeah. But anyways, getting on topic, like the financial aid suspension was the problem. I talked about that before. I had to go ask the financial aid why that happened, and then I had to go talk to a counselor to help me out, and then that got approved, so I'm happy about that. Let me see. But yeah, I say this year financially is much better than last year. Although I did spend too much money on like food, snacks, and like everything is expensive nowadays. Like nothing is ever cheap. If you go to like McDonald's, for example, I know I'm getting a little off topic, but if you ever go to McDonald's and be like, "Hey, I want to buy some food," you're most likely going to spend like $5 or so, $5 to $10 or so dollars on like a meal for yourself. Like even if you go for like $1 $2.50 or whatever, I just feel like it's not satisfactory enough in my opinion. So I'm just like, yeah, I really need a better job at saving my money or whatever, because it's not good for my wallet, it's not good for my health. I just don't know what I need to do about it, so yeah. Let me see. So yeah, I did get like a lot of money, so that's good. It helped me get the things I wanted to get, like that SNES Classic Edition, a new Pro Controller for the Switch, more games, more PC stuff, subscribe to a few more channels on Twitch, sharing bits. At least I was very generous this year, which I'll probably talk about that later, which... Will I talk about my generosity later? I'm trying to see. No. Okay. Maybe there will be a little bit. Oh, the lack of support. Okay. Okay, whatever. Anyways, let me see. I'm reading through my document, by the way. But yeah, like I did buy like thousands of bits for like a few people. I did subscribe to more people, including gifted subs. I gifted like a bunch on one stream and a few on others. Not much. I need to like try not to spend too much money on it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have enough for myself. But I need to save my money for Kingdom Hearts 3 as well as the next semester. So there's that. Like, yeah, I do need to keep myself financially well for myself, because I feel like I spent too much money, like food, tech, Twitch related payments and whatever. I need to like make sure I don't go overboard, otherwise I'm gonna go broke, and I hope I don't. It'll be fine this in January and February until like, you know, the spring semester begins. So hopefully I'll do my best. I think I should be fine. Let me see. Yeah, I need to keep myself from spending too much. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I am doing a terrible job at buying expensive food, snacks, drinks, consumables, whatever. Because, like I said, it's not good for my wallet, it's not good for my health. I really need to, like, do a better job of that. So, yeah, but other than that, I think, like, there isn't really too much to talk about my money, so hopefully, this next semester, I'll do a better job with that, but I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm... What the heck? Oh my god, YouTube, please. Why are you buffering? YouTube, your website is so freaking trash. Why is YouTube such a bad website? Like, Twitch isn't bad, even though it had some faulty issues. But I feel like YouTube has always been horrible right now. Alright, whatever. Anyways, let's continue talking. So, I don't wonder what the song is. I shouldn't even bother. Oh, it's a Fire Emblem Awakening song. Okay. Anyways, let's get back on topic. So, favoritism is something I despise. Like, right now. Like, it's not a big deal, but, like, I feel like it's... I just feel like it's an ongoing thing. Like, especially from, like, a few streamers. I'm not gonna give out any names or whatever. I don't like calling out people and then just put shame on them. I don't like that, honestly. There is gonna be, like, a major topic that I'm very nervous to share, because it's very personal. I don't really want to, like, put them down or whatever, but whatever. Anyways, so, I couldn't escape favoritism. Like, I tried my best to avoid as much as I can. Still haunts me like a ghost no matter what. And I just hate that. Like, when, like, I hate when there's people who are like, oh, I care about this person. I care about these people more than every one of you. Like, I know you still care about me, but I care about these guys the most. Like, they've helped me out. They've inspired me so much that, like, I want to focus on them more, but I don't know. I just think that's just a stupid thing, in my opinion, honestly. Like, I really hate that kind of stuff. Like, why do people do that? I don't know. But it's stupid. So let me see. Like, there are some people who just feel like they dedicate all the respect, all the care, love, appreciation, yada yada yada, only to specific people. Not just me, not just a small amount of people who are there, like lurkers, people who hear like even a few bits, people who are new, whatever. They don't really get all the, they don't really get, they aren't treated equally, I would say. They're just treated, unbalanced. And I just don't like that. I don't like it when I see, streamers who just express favoritism to everyone and just feel like the ones that deserve all this special attention and all this care from this one person. I just don't like that. To me, I would never encourage favoritism. It's just something I would never express in my stream, honestly. Even joking about it is bad. I would never joke about that. If I do, I'm sorry, but I would never. But like, I treat everyone evenly. Like no matter what you do, I will still appreciate it. But like, I still have to show my respect and care and love to literally everyone else, because at least anyone who tunes in my stream, anyone who reach out to me on like DMs and whispers on Discord and Twitch and whatever, at least that's something. And I appreciate it, because at least it's something more, at least it's something enough than just, oh, you just have to give me like money, like $500, up to me for tier 3 and blah blah blah. Like, I'm not the type of person who encourages people to do that, honestly. Like, I feel like do I have to talk about, is there something I talk about as well? Maybe. Like, let me read the document about that. But yeah, I just feel like people don't really treat people evenly, and that's the problem. If they say they appreciate and welcome lurkers and anyone who comes to the streams or talk to them regularly, they don't really do a good job at that. They just only care about specific people, and that's it. Like, I know I don't really reach out to people privately, because I'm not one who likes to disturb people, which is why I don't really send too many DMs on Discord, whispers on Twitch, and on Twitter as well, honestly. Because I'm the type of person who would rather let them be on their business and not disturb them too much, but you know, that's just me. By the way, I'm looking on Discord about some sort of stuff. But, oh well. So like, yeah. Like, what I could do for next year is just leave and never come back. It's just not fair. It's just not fun. It's just, I hate the type of people whose mentality is, oh, screw everyone else. Even the ones who still support me. You all matter. You guys matter the most to me. It makes me happy. Like, everyone, like I wish they could be like you, but like, they're just, that's all. Like, you know, I appreciate everyone else, but like, these guys that put me in first. I don't like that kind of mentality that people express. It's just stupid, in my opinion. Which is why I'm not that, I would never be that type of person. I treat everyone evenly, like, a good balance of respect, which is why I always make people feel welcome, get along, and you know, everything's fine. Just not everyone, though. Because there are people who are jerks and I don't really care about. Like, I'll talk about a little bit later on about like why I don't. There's a few people that don't care about me, and I'm like, I don't care about them, like whatever. So yeah, like it still happened. The favoritism in 2019. The more I go on Twitch, Discord, and whatever. But other than that, if I ever feel like things don't go the way I expected, I'm just gonna walk away and just like not come back. I could probably vent about it, but like, I'm just not even gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother wasting my time, so whatever. Anyways, I'm done talking about the stupid favoritism part. Now let's go talk about like Twitch, which isn't too much to discuss about. I don't think Twitch is a bad website right now. There are some downsides that made it a little less perfect from what it was before. But like, I always deal with like issues on chat, and like, for example, like usually whenever I chat on Twitch, like sometimes I feel like my messages get ignored either because my messages aren't sent or streamers don't really care about me. I don't know, it really depends, but like I feel like, I don't know, like even with I'm using like a good condition computer, browser, whatever, like I feel like sometimes when Twitch is unstable, like there are issues where messages won't be sent, pages won't load, chat won't load, stream won't load, or whatever, and it's what makes it hard for me to enjoy interacting and chatting on Twitch because of problems like this. So it gets, oh my god, my music is loud? Okay, hold on. I am so sorry. I wish I could hear myself, but at the same time, I don't want to. How's that sound? And also, welcome to the stream, Corporatician. I don't know if I pronounced your name right, but welcome to my venting stream where I talk about how horrible 2018 has been. If you'd like to talk about your 2018, you're more than welcome to say anything, but yeah. But anyways, getting back on topic, I just feel like Twitch could be better if they didn't have to deal with like issues like this. I mean, it's nothing too major. I just feel like all these hiccups that occur every now and then, I just wish they wouldn't happen at like the worst possible time. Not really, but whatever. Like, they also threw in some uninteresting things that happen, like site changes, what they drop and whatever. I'm looking at September. And, you know, some of these things, it didn't really make it enjoyable on Twitch, but other things, it's like, I don't really care, it doesn't really benefit me much. I mean, September benefited me only when I got gifted subs on a few channels, but other than that, there's really nothing that made Twitch better this year. Like, I'm excited for the, I'm really excited for the, whatchamacallit, the cumulative subs next month, so, I mean, we'll see. Who do you think is gonna win the Royal Rumble, though? What's the Royal Rumble? How is this related? I mean, I guess I don't mind talking about it, but what is that? Is it, if it's like a WWE wrestling thing, I probably don't care about that. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, getting a little bit back on topic. I mean, at least I got some time off from all those, some issues that happened on Twitch. But yeah, it's WWE. 30 people fight until there's one winner. I don't really care about the WWE, honestly. I don't really watch TV. I don't really watch any sports or fighting shows or events or whatever. So I really can't say. I'm sorry. So, oh well, sorry. Anyways, let me go see what's the next thing to talk about. So, okay, have a nice day. Well, see ya. Anyways, I'm just gonna ramble on and talk about why my 2018 is still bad. But anyways, also I love this song that's being played on YouTube, the Animal Crossing 1 AM and New Leaf. I love that song. So, anyways, talk about feeling left out. Like, I know that's kind of like a selfish thing to discuss about, but hear me out on this, even though it's not going to be convincing, but whatever. I just feel like college makes me feel left out on like the streams I watch and other special events happening this year, like the frickin' Game Awards. I wanted to watch and react to it, but no, I had college classes that night. I really wish they hosted the honestly, I really wish they hosted the Game Awards on a Saturday, because that would the easiest time for me to tune in and stream rather than on a Thursday. Maybe Friday I'm okay with, but Thursday, that's stupid because most people are busy on Thursday. I don't know. Kind of stupid in my opinion, but whatever. But yeah, like I feel like a lot of streams I miss out on, I feel left out. Like, I know they're like, oh, don't worry about it, you haven't missed much. I missed much, alright? Even interesting things. You can't say, oh, you missed. Like, I don't want to, like, vaguely call out just by saying, like, oh, like, it matters to me, alright? Everything matters to me. Well, not really. Like, sure, college is important, but, like, at the same time, I feel like I would have done something more entertaining than just sitting 3 hours just listening to lectures and whatever. But whatever. But anyways, let me see what I'm reading through. I mean, at least I got to stream the Nintendo Direct in September, but not in March. I could have done a reaction stream back in March, but I was at college. I could have like left home, then returned back to college after doing the stream, but like, yeah, it's kind of awkward that way, so whatever. But let me see. Yeah, I feel like nighttime classes, especially the nighttime ones I did back in like on Monday in the spring semester, as well as the nighttime classes I just took in the fall. I feel like they ate up a lot of my free time and the opportunities as well, because back in spring I wanted to do like a reaction stream for whatchamacallit, for the Square Enix E3, Sony, although they were pretty boring and whatever. I wasn't expecting an Xbox One with the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer or whatever, but other than that, I really don't think there was anything too exciting, to be honest, but oh, whatever. But yeah, like, late October, that's when my Advanced C++ class started, because it was an 8-week class, and it starts on the second half of the semester, and I hate having to miss out. Like, especially the ones that everyone's hyped up for and very excited, and I had to skip it because life gets in the way, college and all that sort of stuff. Like, it interferes so much, and like people saying, oh, college is important, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It is a big deal to me. It's just that, like, you can't suggest, oh, I should just like ditch anything that would have made me happy and just focus on something that would just make me less draining. Well, not less. Make me feel more drained out and unmotivated. Like, come on. Like, do people even really want to stop? Do people really want to see me down this way? No. Fine. So, yeah. Hopefully, in the spring semester, I'll find, like, best ways to flesh out my time for, like, anything upcoming. So, hopefully this will be different, but we'll have to see. Alright, so anyways, so let's talk about the lack of support, because I've been on like a few streams, even in like the past year or two, where I really want to show my support to some content creators, streamers, and other people. So following up the money talk I had discussed about earlier, like, I really wish I could just share my generosity more, because, like, I enjoy my time with them. I really had a lot of fun hanging out, but I can't because I only am limited to like about $1,000 or $2,000 per semester I attend to, at least around that much. And as much as I would like to throw in like a bunch of money to this one streamer or whatever, I just don't have much for myself. I need to save the money for like new games, books for like the next semesters, and anything else. But other than that, it's like, I don't know. Like, I really wish I could be very supportive. I just don't have money because I don't have a job. I don't have a full-time job or whatever that gets me like a bunch of money every week, every month, and whatever. So I'm stuck at college until I can find a job when I have the chance, that is. So let me see. Like, I feel overwhelmed whenever I see other people be very generous. I'm not jealous or angry at them or anything. Like it's great that they're very supportive, but like I wish I could be one as well. Which is why I really wish I needed like start. Which is why I feel like maybe I should have just started 2013 finding, or the second half of 2012 with a full-time job or part-time job or whatever. Honestly, I think it would have been a little better than just having to go through like homework and other stupid things from college. But other than that, I don't know. But let me see. Like, it's quite overwhelming. Like, hey, at least I did buy like a bunch of bits, like 5,000 bits for one streamer, 10,000 bits on another. I'm still gonna keep it up for hopefully for like next semester. I feel like I need to like feel like I want to continue my support to them, as well as like show my support for other streamers I want to hear bits on, but like I was unable to because they either stream at like the worst time that I couldn't attend to, or something happened or whatever. But other than that, whatever. Oh my god, this music. Frickin' Twilight Princess. Alright, whatever. Anyways, let's see. Like, I do feel good that I cleared a bunch of bits, gifted a bunch of subs on some streams, but at the same time, does it feel like it's enough? Have I fulfilled my support? No, not really. I always feel like it's not enough. Even other people will relate. Oh, I still feel like I haven't cleared too many bits, I haven't gifted too many subs or whatever. I feel like I need to like, or donate on streams or whatever. I feel like, you know, I have this sort of mentality where I feel like I need to support more. But yeah. Hopefully in the spring semester, because I am planning on taking more units this spring semester, if things go well, that is. I do plan on, whatchamacallit, I do plan on, you know, I do plan on getting more money. So just like this past spring semester this year, I should be able to have as much as I can, if not a little more, because I got like extra funds for like other things, but we'll have to see. I know, it's important to like save your money for something important, like get yourself fed up with food, get yourself some books, pay your fees and whatever. But like honestly, I'm usually fine with my money, so like I really wish there was a lot more things to buy this year. It's been very dry. There's like for Switch games, there's barely anything uniquely new other than Smash, Pokemon, Octopath. Like I feel there's like a lot of ports from the Wii U game library to the Switch. PS4 game has been very dry as well. Hopefully that will clear up with Kingdom Hearts 3, but other than that, there's really nothing too exciting to buy on 3DS, Switch, PS4. It's kind of underwhelming. So, yeah, hopefully 2019 will have some interesting stuff, but if there still isn't, whatever. I don't know why I'm playing around along with my Slinky, but whatever. So anyways, let's see. Oh, life issues. Life issues. Oh, right. This one's gonna be tough to discuss about because I don't want to call out who or what I'm talking about, because even if I keep it vague, because it just feels like anyone who watches this or listens in will figure out what or who I'm talking about, and then they're just gonna tell them, oh my god, Apris told you this on his stream, yada yada yada, and then like I'm gonna get like the talk afterwards, and then they're probably going to be upset at me and never want to talk to me. I don't know, which I doubt, but anyway. So back in May, I had to deal with like some whatchamacallit. I had to deal with some sad moments and unenjoyable times, basically. Like on Twitch, Discord, college. I won't get too specific about it because some of the things I don't remember and other things I don't really want to elaborate. But I don't really like putting people down just because I'm gonna talk about some stuff. But I will talk about this one time back in May, around the middle of it. I was going to go home, getting off my bus because, you know, class is over and I just want to get home, just scream or whatever. Then all of a sudden, I requested to stop in the bus. And then the bus driver decided to be an idiot and just skip the stop I was going to get off at. But I was like, hey, I requested to stop there, and she was like, oh, you need to like let me know. I just did. I requested to stop. Are you freaking deaf? I mean, it's not like a big issue, but the fact that, you know, smaller problems like this continue with me in my life really screws me over so much. It just pisses me off. And like I just got extremely upset about it. So I vented about it on one of the Discords I'm in. I don't think I vented about it on other ones. I think it was just this one. I'm not gonna like say which Discord because I don't really want to call them out. So I vented about it, and then like I was called out to not use the R word. I don't want to say it because I feel like 2018 is now the year where you can't say that word anymore. Even if it doesn't seem too offensive, it's just not really appropriate because it's referring to someone who may have that as like a mental condition or whatever. But I'm not gonna like elaborate on it anyways. So I was called out, never use that word. It's offensive, and it's just really like I like honestly looking back on that Discord server with that message, I don't really want to, because every time I look at these kinds of critical feedback I get, it just really makes me feel down and whatever. So I just don't even want to bother. So whatever. Like so in a more appropriate use of terminology, I would say that she was stupid. But the R word I use, I'm not even gonna say it. But I was told to not use it. It's offensive or whatever. And I just apologized. I feel bad about it, and I started crying. I mean, I cried even harder when I saw this discussed on like the on one of the mod channels I'm in. I'm not gonna like I said, I'm not gonna elaborate who I'm talking about, whatever. But like, I just really feel guilty. I feel like an asshole now. Looking back about it, and I feel really bad. Like, it wasn't the best time and place to share about it. So I really regretted it. Like, unintentionally. Like, I didn't know that word was offensive. And you know, I even shared it on the PG-13 channel, because there's like a PG and a PG-13 one, but like, even that isn't PG enough. PG-13 enough. Like, okay, whatever. I'm done talking specifics about it. I'm just done. But I do want to say I'm really sorry if anyone is listening to this, and if anyone knows what I'm talking about. I would never say these kinds of words again. I mean, at least I don't say anything racist. Honestly, there has been a lot of racist people recently, and you know, it's kind of disgusting to see people who are like that. So, whatever. Like, I know a lot of people who are watching this or listening in on this will be like, what are you talking about, I know this is on like another Discord, but like, I mean, it's something you shouldn't worry about, but it's something I want to share. I even shared about it on another stream. And maybe another stream as well, but other than that, it's something I will keep in my mind and never, ever make that same mistake again. Like, I promise you. None of that. Ever. I'm done talking about life issues. So, let's see. Oh, feeling forgotten. I feel like that's another selfish thing I don't want to share about, like the feeling left out. I feel like, okay, it's different because the feeling left out was like, oh, I'm in college, I'm missing out on a lot of streams and events happening. But forgotten is like a little bit different. So what kind of music is being played? Almost thought this was like a Kingdom Hearts thing, but oh well. Feeling forgotten. Okay, let's talk about the feeling forgotten part of this. Of 2018. How many pages I'm in? 4 out of 9. Okay. This might be a short stream. I've been streaming for like an hour, like right now. So, yeah, there you go, Stay Hydrated Bot. I feel like Stay Hydrated Bot is also a problem, I gotta say. Like, one stream I watch, everyone just loses their minds and marbles and goes through like, Stay Hydrated Bot Senpai, oh my god, I missed you so much, where have you been? And it's like, it gets very old, and to the point where I don't even want to be around anymore. Anyways, that's not the one I want to talk about. I want to throw this in as an extra. So Stay Hydrated Bot, fuck you. Anyways, feeling forgotten. This is like, I hope this isn't taken too seriously, but I feel like whenever I come back to some Twitch streams, Discord servers every now and then, I feel like there's like people, like, I mean, broadcasters, yeah, other people I recognize, like, okay, there's a stream, there's like a community I watch, and I still come back to. I don't want to give out the name, but like, there's one where I said on February, I decided I need to step away for a moment, and then didn't bother coming back until like probably August or September. But I feel like I haven't been on the streams in like months, and I feel like people forgotten about me, or don't care about me, or treat me like I'm new to this, to the community, which I don't know why people are like this. Do they not care about me anymore? Like, I feel like this is like my sort of punishment, even if they say it's not intentional. Like, yeah, I feel like some of the people I've asked, or when I didn't ask, like I said hi to, may have forgotten about me, and I just feel like they're treating me like I'm new to the stream, I'm new to them, I never met them before. Like, even though we did, but like, I don't know. Like, thing is, I haven't been on the streams in like forever, especially when I'm busy with college and whatever, and this is the kind of stuff I get treated with. I mean, I just don't know. I feel like I just feel less welcomed about it. And it makes me feel like maybe I don't want to come back to those streams anymore because people are forgetting about me. They don't really care about me. They're just treating me like I've never been there before. I just don't know why people are like this. I mean, there's like a stream I watch frequently now, and not many people forgotten about me, at least, so that's good. At least there's people who are smart about it, but other people, I don't know why. It's like maybe they just expect me to come back every so often, but I still feel like there's really no reason that they should be like, oh, April hasn't been on this. Oh, I'm just gonna forget about him. Whatever, who cares about that loser? So yeah, at least there's a few people from the same place that still remembers me at least, but still, that doesn't apply for everyone else. Like, whatever. Like, people really need to understand. I'm busy with life, college. There's other people who are busy with work, which is why I still will never forget them. Unless they change their Twitch name or whatever happens. But other than that, there's people who are busy with their lives, whether it's going to college, working, or other things going on. The whole point is, you should never forget your fellow community members. And if you don't care about them, or you forgot about them, or you treat them like they're new or whatever, what are you people? I don't mean to sound rude or negative about it, but I just want to tell you, if you really care about people, you should treat them like you treat others. Evenly. Like, this is like relatable to the favoritism saying, but honestly, there's really people who don't really think it's that valuable to them. I just don't know why. So, whatever. And let's follow that up with this hard to enjoy some company. So, remember when I said, like, I feel not so welcomed about some streams I come back to and some streams I usually watch? Well, it's starting to pick up on me. Because, you know, I'm the type of person who loves to hang out with people on Twitch, Discord, etc., sharing some discussions and asking questions and whatever. I can't talk, I'm sorry. It's very enjoyable, I gotta say. Like, if there's anything interesting to me I want to share about it, bet I'm gonna talk about it as well. But then I feel like there's some people who hog the conversation themselves and it's just not that fun, and I just don't like it. It's just not easy to talk on Twitch, even if there's like streamers or viewers who are like, oh, I like to talk with Twitch chat. Like, I don't really want to call them out negatively. But like, there are some streamers who at least do, but there's other streamers, I won't give out any names, who are like, oh, I like talking with Twitch chat. It's something we can do, like, especially when we do, like, you know, Pokemon streams or whatever, and then, like, they don't really, respond. Like, I know they can't respond to everyone, but, like, anything that's, like, important or interesting to them, whatever, like, I do that sometimes. I share something that's important, questionable, or interesting. Sometimes they don't really bother. Not because it gets skipped by, like, a new resub or whatever, but like, I don't know. But yeah, let me see. Like, I always feel like some people disregard it, even if, like, if it's interesting or whatever, or if it's on topic. And I just think maybe they don't really care about me. But when other people bring up the same things on chats and whatever, I just feel like, oh, that's interesting because because I care about that person. I know April said that, but like, I don't really want to answer that, but oh, whatever. I don't know. I always feel like there's people who just don't really care about me. I mean, I know I shouldn't think about it too much, but at the same time, I just don't really, no. I just feel like there's people who just don't think I'm that interesting to them, I would say. So, yeah, I just feel like it's part of the reason why I decided to just go find other streamers and just hang out there with people who appreciates and welcomes me around, and wants to listen into what I share about, like whether people ask me how my day has been, what I usually share, because a lot of people make it like less. I feel like a lot of people make discussions less interesting. If you're in a stream where people really like to talk about anything related to, like, let's say, for example, Pokemon or what's to come or whatever, and you don't really want to, you really don't care about the things I want to share about as well, like, what are you even doing in the first place? Why even bother? It's like, I'm sharing the same thing you guys, I'm talking about the same thing you guys are talking about, and no one even cares. It's like, whatever. It's like, why am I even here in the first place? Do I even want to continue this? No. Which is why it's just hard to enjoy some company time with people. It's like, I don't know. So yeah, I'm done talking about some. I'm done talking about that. So let's move on to like the next topic. People have changed. I feel like some people I met this year, as well as like in the past year or two, they've changed. Like, not to benefit me as well as other people, but to benefit themselves and a few other people that they care about the most. So it's kind of like the favoritism thing, but like they've only changed just to only satisfy themselves. I'm not gonna get specific about it, but yeah. So, like, it's really sad when people don't really when there's people who don't really see them because, stuff has changed or whatever. But like, I'm talking about the personal part of people. The saddest part about having friends online is like losing them. And I'm not talking about, oh my god, someone died or whatever. I'm not talking about that. But like, I feel like people change just so they can focus themselves more, like whether they're streaming or only caring about themselves or moving away from like other people and focus on like new people and whatever. I feel like that's what breaks a positive community apart on Discord, Twitch, etc. Because it just doesn't feel the same anymore. It just feels different, and it's just hard to keep that consistency going. Like, even if it's a big or a small issue, especially small problems, it can affect it big time. And I just feel like people have changed the way they just behave towards specific people, like me. I don't know why people just treat me like that much different than other people. Like, I feel like I'm been treated indifferently the most out of other people. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but it's probably because they don't really, they're just concerned about how I'm gonna behave, probably. But honestly, I just feel like that's something like my mom would think about too much. So, yeah, it's basically like the main reason why I just feel left out and why I just have a hard time just enjoying my time around. It's just not worth sticking around if like at least one person has like a silent distaste towards me or whatever in their minds, because I feel like, you know, I feel like they're just, I don't know the word to say, but I feel like there's people who just don't really care about me, and they're like, in their mind they're like, oh god, April is just being ridiculous. I'm just not even going to bother responding to it. I just feel like they treat me like I'm 10 and they're like 35, and they're treating me as badly as they can to get me feeling unwelcome, which is why I just decided I'm not even gonna bother anymore. It's just not my it's just not worth having my presence around anymore. Like, yeah, this is why I would never change. Like, if I ever get, like, for example, if I ever get partnered, or if I make a lot of money and I am supportive to, like, people, whatever, I will still be the same person you know and love no matter what. I would never be selfish. I would never be rude to people, except for the ones who are negative towards me. But other than that, I will treat everyone very kindly no matter what. Like, not only will I benefit myself, I will benefit everyone else. I just want to be the person who makes people happy no matter what. Like, I don't like the fact that there's people who are just this selfish or rude and they only care about themselves more than other people. Kind of disgusts me now. So, yeah. Like I said, I will always be the one person who cares about everyone, make them have a great time, feel welcome, and just want them to let them know I'll still be the same person no matter what. Otherwise, I don't see why people think I'm different. You've changed, April. I don't think I'll ever change. It's just that people have this sudden worry and this sudden mentality that I'll probably change. I'm probably not going to care about them anymore. I still care. It's just that people just think too much about it, and I just don't know why people would really need to think of this way. It's like, I feel like they kind of worry a bit too much about it. Like, even if I change one bit personal, like, come on, I don't think I'll ever change, honestly. Like, I'm the same person, it's just like things are a little different. So, whatever. I just really wish people I meet across 2019 and onward don't ever change. Because honestly, it's hard to pick up. It's hard to pick up the same people I met before, because they've literally changed what they are now, and it's just not gonna be easy to benefit myself into, so whatever. Alright, so I'm done talking about that. Oh, the sarcasm. No, this does not involve puns or bad jokes or whatever. There will be nothing of that sort in this discussion. In fact, in the entire discussion as well, anyways. Because I know no one cares about that. I just make it because it's interesting and fun. But anyways, let's get to the sarcasm stuff. Like, alright. This is gonna be hard for me to discuss about, because I always feel guilty that I do things that are stupid, that some people find, oh, April is taking this too seriously and whatever. But like, I always feel like whenever I'm sarcastic, most people find it taking that seriously. And I always feel bad whenever I'm the one, quote unquote, whenever I do something sarcastic and people find it serious, I just feel like I do it worse, because people think I'm pretty negative towards people or about a certain situation, and whether I'm angry, whether I'm sad about something. And you know, other people do that. I see them like joke around with that kind of sarcasm, and it's fine by them, but when I do it, it's been taking things the wrong way. So why not? I just don't know. Like, maybe it's because people know I'm just too nice, I'm too wholesome and whatever to be upset, frustrated, or negative about these kinds of things. Like, they know I would never ever be this pissed off or extremely upset about something this small or whatever, but honestly, I usually feel bad about that, and I hope anyone who are listening in or watching this understand I would never ever take things way too seriously with my sarcasm. Like, I joke about it, but if I ever joke about anything racist or offensive, whatever, you will never expect anything from me. I would never joke about that kind of stuff. Anything offensive, I'll never joke about it, including politics. But like, I would never ever do that. And if I do, I feel bad and I would say I'm sorry. I just hope people can forgive me about that and hope I would never do it again. Like, I just hate it when I do something that's bothersome and unacceptable to a lot of people, and I feel bad, and which is why I would never do it again, because I don't want people to think, I don't want people to hate me for this. I just want people to know I just want to have some fun and hope I don't really mean it. Like I will not, like, I will do my best to never ever never ever talk about this ever again. I will continue that topic when I get to the negativity part, because there is one I would bring up as an example, but I'll get to it later. But yeah, overall, I'm not going to be too seriously sarcastic in a more serious way where it's going to offend or bother some people. But other than that, I will do my best to make sarcasm as it is. Like, if I ever joke about it or whatever, like, I don't want people to think I'm being way too serious about it. I just want people to know I would never be a rude person to offend people. I'm just not. I'm not that type of person. Even if other people do it and they get away with it, I just don't want to hop in that sort of thing and just risk it. So, oh well. Alright. The next one I want to talk about is jealousy. Yeah, the jealousy part. I always feel jealous, not gonna lie. And I'm not talking about like towards streamers or anything. I don't really care about that anyway. They can do whatever way they want. But like, personally, I always feel like I'm always jealous about someone doing something I can't do. I'm not gonna get specific, by the way. Or if they get a lot of respect by some people. Or if things don't go the way I expect it to be, no matter how supportive or whatever I do. Because I really have a hard time trying to make people happy, or because I'm just this awfully unlucky in my life. And I just feel like, man, life really does love screwing me over so much. Which is why I'm just always jealous about stuff like this, and I just don't know why. So, like, the consistency of that happening just keeps me away from some of these things. And I really don't like saying things like, man, I wish more people gave a shit about me, gave me a lot of respect if I did that. Or, how come some people praise higher to that person even though they were a jerk to me and not care about me or any of that sort of stuff. I never think about that. I never say that. I never think about it too much. If I do, I wouldn't even be around them in the first place. Like, I try my best to never act awfully selfish. I just don't think on it too much. Oh my god, my voice kind of is sore a little bit. Like I said, I don't ever act very awfully selfish about it. And you know, I am not, and I am never. I would never do that. I do my best to never think about it too much. So what would I do if I ever am jealous? I would just step away. Just leave, take a breather, get my mind off of things like that. Just never even bother, honestly. It's like, it's not worth my time just sitting in my chair, seeing people, do stuff that would make me jealous. It's like, whatever. I'm just gonna step away for a moment. So, yeah. Like, if I ever have to, I would either remind them I gotta go, I'm not feeling too good or whatever. But other times, at worst, I could just leave without even saying goodbye. I mean, I don't think anyone even cares, but whatever. So, I'm done talking about the jealousy part. Let's talk about the feeling too shy. I always feel like I'm too shy nowadays, ever since so much has changed on Twitch, Discord, anything else that happened this year. Like, I've been feeling too shy around most, if not a lot of the Twitch channels I've watched, because a lot of problems I discuss, as well as like what else I'm going to discuss about later on, because there is one I'm so nervous to share about. So I just hope she isn't here listening. Like, I doubt. She's unfollowed me on like everywhere. She probably doesn't even care. So yeah, I feel like I've been very shy on a lot of Twitch, which is why I hardly come back or barely talk at all. So yeah, it's just very difficult to talk to some specific people, reach out to streamers, and many more as well. I'm just worried about bothering them and annoying them too much, which is why I usually don't say hi to everyone or to most people. I don't know, I just step away for a moment, or I'm just doing something in the background or whatever. But yeah, like, it kind of sounds like a dumb reason, because like, I'm shy, I don't want to bother them or annoy them too much, or whatever else they have in their mind. But like, honestly, I've been very less social and talkative on some of them as I used. Like, I don't know if I know I shouldn't think about this too much. I feel like there's some people who feel like they're tired of me, they don't care about me or whatever. I just don't know what I could do to make myself as a better person, which is why I just don't bother. Hi, I'm Arather, nice to see you here. Welcome. I know this isn't like much of a gameplay stream or whatever. I'm just talking about why my 2018 has been the worst for me, so I hope you understand. But yeah, anyways, overall, I've been very shy on a lot of Twitch streams, Discord channels I'm in, but yeah, which is why I decided to move on, which I think I'll talk about the moving on thing after this next one. You'll be watching, but your finger broke, so you'll be talking not as much as normal. That's unfortunate for you. Oh man, if you really want to see other things I've been through, like, I talked about like a lot previously. There's a Google Docs file. I even have it on my Discord, on the vent chat. So there's that. If you can listen, bleh, you can read through. Not all of it. I don't expect you to read the entire thing, but I expect you to read some of the things that catches your interest, I would say, and then just, and like, understand what kind of things I'm going through. So, yeah. We're playing like some Zelda music. I don't think this song is that sad, but oh well. Also, we're almost done with the music being played. Huh. Oh, whatever. I'll probably change music after I talk about this one. So, yeah. Alright, so here comes the worst part that happened to me in 2018. I'm so nervous to share this in case someone from, the community I'm in on Discord listens in and be like, oh my god, a person is like smack talking you about it and like whatever. Like, I hope not. But anyways, this is gonna be the hardest and the worst topic I'll be talking about this year. Like I said, I'm so nervous, even though I don't look too nervous, but like, I don't really care. Ignore those types of people. Yeah, I try to ignore these types of people. Like I discussed, there's like people who changed, there's people who've forgotten about me, there's people who don't care about me, which is why I decided in 2019 I'm going to to make this change. So hopefully 2019 will be less of a problematic year than 2018. But yeah. Alright, so I'm going to talk about the relationship part right now. I know I should keep this to myself, but I don't really care anyway, so whatever. I'm sure she shared this to, you know, to him and other people, so whatever. So, around the end of February, my relationship ended. Like, we broke up. Like, I had a girlfriend online, but it was like unintentional. And it was like the most depressing breakup I've ever had. Like, I won't mention any names, by the way, because I don't really like calling out people about, you know, about problems I deal with. I'm not the type of person who likes to, you know, call out, like, I'm never the type of person who calls out people specifically, because I don't really like to make them feel bad or let people know who I'm talking about, and then they go ask other people about that. Also, you know what? The music is over, so I'm just gonna like hit the backspace and play another. Yeah, you know what? Let's play this one next. Oh my god, you know what? I'm just gonna enable ad block on YouTube because I hate ads. Like, come on. And I also refuse to get YouTube Red or YouTube Premium, whatever they call it. So, I don't really care. Oh, Kingdom Hearts music. I love that. Alright, anyways. So, let's talk about... So, let me talk about this in a more storied, detailed, I would say. Let me read through my documents. So, back in the middle of February, you're an amazing person. Hopefully 2019 will be a better year for you. Thanks. I appreciate the kind words. I hope 2019 will be somewhat a better year than 2018. 2018 was the worst. But I'll do my best to be my usual self. But anyways, around the middle of February, I was told by her that I should, you know, be the first person to send her a DM on Discord every morning. But I failed. Like, I understand I messed up. I didn't keep in contact with her every morning like I was supposed to. But, you know, the problem... But, that isn't the main problem I deal with. Even though I will take part of the blame about it. Because I have a bad time keeping it consistent about, you know, reaching people privately on Discord, on DMs and whatever. But the main problem was that, like I said, I was busy with college. It was like a week or two before my spring semester began this year, not next year, but earlier this year, where I was wondering, why am I not receiving my financial aid? Like, I had to look through my my student account. I even tried to contact them. I even went up to them in their office on the first day, and then they told me that my financial aid was suspended, and then I had to go talk to a counselor about it to help me out with this. So, and I also had to get through the first week of college, attending classes, buying the books I need, even though I didn't have that much money back then, and trying to get through my my days as usual. And let me see, and there's other issues as well that stresses me out. So later on that week, I also wished her a happy birthday on Twitter. However, the response she gave to me was kind of odd. She said, "Thank you." Like, I don't know why I got an odd tone of response like that. But whenever I saw her tweets on to other people that said happy birthday to her, I was like, she all said something like, "Oh, and please, thank you, heart, heart, heart," and very positive on responses. So I was just wondering what's up with that. So the next day, which is on so the next day, which was February 28th, I know I shouldn't get too specific on dates. On like time and dates and whatever, but anyways. Yeah, it was an unusual response she gave to me on Twitter. So she sent me one final DM on Discord, and she said she wanted to end our relationship, aka break up. And let me see. Because I didn't like DM her like she wanted me to every day. So I try my best to be mature about it. Like I didn't like get too upset or whatever. I asked her what I've been going through. Like I've been busy with college and other problems have been getting in my way. And I try to be respectful of her decisions as well, but she doesn't really care. She didn't really care about it at all. She told me I could have just told her about it beforehand. Even though she could have told me what I've been going through, but she stopped talking to me. Like she said, it's best we don't talk ever again. Goodbye. And then she like unfriended me on the 3DS, Switch, on Twitch, Discord. Kicked me out of her own Discord server, unfollowed me, and all that sort of stuff. And like, I don't want to elaborate anymore. It was just the worst. So, yeah, that led me to a lot of depression. Like, I was very upset and sad. Like, I mean, I didn't want to be in a relationship in the first place. It was just unintentional, unexpected, beyond my control, I would say. But at the same time, the fact that I was treated like this in the worst way possible really made me feel really sad. Like, I'm depressed about it. I got upset about how that was unacceptable to me. Unacceptable, I should say, not acceptable. Like, I don't know what I'm saying, right? And I kind of got over it over the months later on. And just accept that it's really not really necessary to get in a relationship this soon at the moment, honestly. I never intended to in the first place. She just got me into it. So first of all, you were going through something bad, and she just broke up with you and took that time to basically unfriend you from everything. Wow, yeah, that's what happened, basically. Let me see what else. Like, as tempting as getting a relationship can be, I don't really want to focus on it anymore. I feel like that's discouraged me. So, it's like, I'm not even gonna bother anyways. So, whatever. I'm my own self for now. So, yeah, until I'm ready in the future, I'm not gonna focus on it. Alright? So, for now, I just want to focus on college and life as well. But, like, what's even worse and very annoying is, like, I usually see her tweets on Twitter and I also usually see her on like Discord and Twitch every now and then, and it just makes me feel like I want to forget about it. Please don't bring this up into my mind. I just don't really want to. I want to forget about it. I wanted to move on, and then I just usually see her every now and then, which is why I didn't block her or muted her or anything. I decided to find block her, you'll forget about her, it'll be normal. Well, just as you mentioned it, I was like, I didn't want to block her because the problem is that I don't want anyone from the same Discord / Twitch community I'm in with her. I don't want them to find out I blocked her, and then they'll probably get in a lot of trouble with me. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind about it, but I don't know. So, like, I had to, like, find alternative ways, like unfollow some people, or just use certain keywords to remove it, or just use, like, different Twitter, websites or whatever, but still. But, yeah, which is why I'm usually, which is why my presence is the least active around, which is why I don't even bother. I decided I'm just gonna move on. Trouble? That's your own decision. She unfriending you, might as well do it to her. I mean, you're not wrong. I could probably, like, I don't know. like I don't like doing payback or revenge or whatever. It's like they can do whatever they want. If they hate me so much, let them. I'm just not even gonna bother wasting my time. But yeah, I'm gonna stop with the relationship talk because before someone lurking or someone watching this and be like, "Oh my God, he's talking smack behind your back. You should do something about it." So I'm just gonna move on from it. So yeah. So the next topic I'm gonna talk about is just moving on with like, what I'm going through right now. So with all the problems going on with me and how things will never change, evolve, or improve upon to make it better for me and feel welcome and whatever else, I decided I'm just gonna move on. Like some streams I'm not even going to tune in anymore. Other communities I'm not even gonna bother, which is why like there's like some which is like some channels, not all the channels I unsubscribed on Twitch. There's like some I unsubscribed mainly for that, but there's a few that I unsub because I need to save money or they haven't been bothered streaming much or whatever reason, as long as it has nothing to do with how like anything negative about it. Like I don't think they're bad streamers or anything. I just feel like I'm not really feeling benefited about it at all anymore. So yeah, I decided I'm just gonna move on, find new places and people to meet. And that happened back in like around the middle, late May, I would say. And I've been pretty active there. I don't want to give out any names or what I'm talking about, but I just decided I'm gonna stick with like people I will stick with the most, suit me and make me feel welcome and feel like I enjoy hanging out with them and whatnot. But I do want to forget about like what happened early on in the past, like when early 2018, middle of 2018, like anything that happened that badly in 2018, I just want to forget about it. But I appreciate there's like a lot of some amazing people who do care about me, look out for me, and make me feel welcome around. It's what keeps me coming back sometimes. Forget the past and build on the future. Yeah, exactly that. I should probably that's what I literally mean. Like forget about what happened in the past. Like I'm just gonna move on and just focus on what I want to do in the future. That's what I really want to do that's what I really want to do in 2019. I mean, I could just start right now. There's only a few days until 2018 is over. So, yeah. But I appreciate there's like a lot of people I met on other Twitch streams, Discord, and Twitter and whatnot, as well as on my stream. Because it really makes me feel like we're a family. Even though like my friends feel like my family. Not my higher stream or whatever, but like I appreciate the people who care about me. Like I know things aren't gonna be perfect, even so, or anything different. Like there are some things that will make me feel uncomfortable about it throughout 2019, or it's gonna be hard for me to get used to. I'll live with it. It's like whatever. I'll try not to think too much about problems, or else 2019 won't be that good as I want it to be. Oh my god, what is that emote? Smile. So like the only thing I want to focus on more importantly is just the fact that there's people who still look out for me, who still care about me, and I really hope there's not many people who will keep me away from them. Because if they are, they can just go F themselves. I don't really care. Because I always feel like whenever I do these kinds of Google Docs documents about 2017 and 2016, there's always at least one person who will read it and will literally screw me over the following year, and it's the worst. Like, even if they admit they didn't do it like it was unintentional to do it, it's like it's just it happens. Whatever. They have their reasons, I don't care. If I were you, I play video games, they chill me out, and especially the Switch is so cozy. Yeah, I do play my Switch and other games as well. I just hope next year in 2019 there's plenty of good games to play. I know Animal Crossing for the Switch is coming. I know Metroid Prime 4 is coming as well. I'm definitely looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3 on PS4, even though it's not a Switch game, but I'm still looking forward to it. And, what else? There's a few others as well, so I'm hoping that 2019 will be less dry of a year with games and whatever entertaining things they offer. Because I feel like 2018 has been very stale, bare bones, and uninteresting. And you Fallout 76 and Atlas, and a few other boring games as well. So, like, whatever. If you ever need to take a break, take one. I plan on taking Sunday and Monday and Tuesday off for streaming. Saturday, I don't know. I feel like maybe I want to stream Smash tomorrow. I don't know. It's kind of like a hit or miss. So yeah, yeah, it has. Oh god, Alice was a disaster. I saw someone play through Alice, and my god, that game looked really that game looked really whatchamacallit, really unoptimized. But let's not get into that, because that's not like something I want to talk about. It's not like a big problem to me. It's just like, it's just a stupid thing that happens. So whatever. The copy of Ark, yeah. Take the whole week off. You don't need an excuse. Yeah, maybe if I could probably take tomorrow off. We'll have to. I will take New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off because I usually don't stream around those days. I don't really want to start off or end the day on a bad note. Maybe I'll stream on next Wednesday. I'll take Thursday off because I have a counselor appointment, so I have to see. I might stream next Friday, so yeah. It'll look good, but it's not. Yeah. Alright, where am I at? Let me see. But yeah, I feel like whenever I share my personal problems of like the past year that I've done, I feel there's always at least someone who has to ruin it for me. But anyways, aside from all that, I really hope 2019 will be the year where I can make myself happy and I can make other people happy as well. I just don't really want to be anything that's gonna make me feel down or whatever, or change people the way they are now. It's just really bad. So alright, so I'm done with the moving on part. Let's see. The next one I want to talk about is the negativity. Although there's really not too much negativity going on. There's like a little bit. Every viewer that has came in here is always welcome and happy. You have your community has been toxic at all. Yeah, I feel like anyone who tunes into my streams or any other streams are always like appreciated and happy. Like if there's anyone who's like really rude or toxic or negative or always complains and blah 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 and then like that kind of moody sort of attitude, it's like anyone who are negative like that, whatever. Your stream is just chill. I'm being straight up. Yeah, I do tend to be chill about it, except when I play rage-inducing games like Monster Hunter, Octopath, and a little bit, because I did get a little bit upset about some of those games. Like Monster Hunter, obviously. Octopath, just because the bosses were too difficult, and then level grinding was just boring. And Cuphead, oh my god, Cuphead was like, is obviously, like, I expect this game to be hard, but I didn't want to get upset about some annoying things. But yeah. Let me see, what have I written about on my negativity section? Yeah, the first few months of the year, there's been like some negativity on streams, Discord servers. They just like want to mess with me or try to get me upset in a way to ruin my smile. Which is why I just usually ignore them, which is, you know, the key to ignoring negativity. I'll have to do a better job about that as well, because there are people who can be really rude and a bunch of jerks about it. And like sometimes they can, if they feel like they really need to like it's too late for them to redeem themselves if they were joking about it. If they really want to joke about it in the first place, they could have done so sooner, but whatever. You refunded Cuphead, then run and gun part was way too hard for me. Oh my god. I got the game for free. I was gifted by, I was gifted that game, but then that was it. I don't think anyone would ever gift me the DLC that was announced on E3. So, whatever. So, yeah, let me see. Gotta leave, gotta get an x-ray on your hand. It hurts way too much. Good luck, have an amazing stream. Alright, I'm a Raster. Thanks for tuning in. I hope to see you again next time where I actually play some actual games and not some stuff like this. But yeah, I hope your hand feels better. And thanks for cheering me up as well. I really appreciate the positivity. So yeah, let me see what I wrote on that section. Like, yeah, I usually ignore these kinds of comments. I don't really want to bother with them. They shouldn't have been rude in the first place, so whatever. I may be the easiest person to be messed around in their perspective, but I am not one to be messed around with or joked around with. So anyone who tries to piss me off will not have my respect. Although I usually respond to them sadly, I'm sorry, please don't be mad or whatever. Or why are you being so mean to me? But I try not to go way too serious about this, but anyone who try to piss me off, it's whatever. I don't really I don't mess around with them. I don't get joke around, so whatever. And getting back on topic about that, what was that? The sarcasm thing, I did mention about this. There is an actual situation on another stream I was in where I was telling them, I hope you have a good night, bye, or whatever. And then someone rudely responded with, oh, don't tell me how to live my life. I'm like, okay, I was confused about that. And then I don't know, I just got thrown off and responded with I don't know. I just I was confused and upset about it, and then it was kind of a dumb way to handle that negativity like that. And then the streamer was couldn't take it so seriously. They were joking. I was also joking as well. Alright, I'm done. Whatever. So yeah, overall I feel the negativity part as well as the sarcasm is just not a mix of two things together. It's like mixing laundry detergent with cereal. They don't go well, and I don't think anyone would want to do that. Ew. So, whatever. So I'm done with the negativity talk. Let's talk about the depression part. And my god, was I hit hard on it. It's been the biggest, it's literally the biggest moods I had to deal with this year. The breakup thing, the feeling left out, everything I was feeling during this year, I was literally crying, depressed and all that. Every major problem that happened has led me to feel this way. 2018 was just so disappointing, just abysmal, and my life hasn't gotten any better months later, and it's just the worst feeling ever. Anything I messed up, I upset some people, whatever. I feel any problem I messed up really badly, complaints I received, and how I feel bad to some people, I just started crying. I just feel bad, even if a little bit. It just builds up more the more I continue to think about it, because I still feel bad. I don't know. I keep saying I feel bad so much, but I just want you all to understand. I'm the type of person who would never, ever, how should I say this? Who would never feel good about myself. If I ever do something bad like that, I would apologize and feel bad about it. I would never do it again and whatever. It's something I do so that no one would hate me. I hope no one hates me, honestly. I don't want to be the most hated person on the internet just because just because I do some stuff like that, and I really don't want to think about it too much, honestly. So yeah, like I feel really bad for some people. I start crying, and it builds up more. Is this a bind? What do you mean? It's like anime but mispronounced. No. I'm kind of confused about what you're talking about. Like the music, the topics I'm talking about, or something? I have no idea. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, let me see what I want to discuss about. Like, I really want 2018 to be done with. I hate that year so much. I just want to move on to 2019 and make some new changes. Oh, I have no idea as well. The start making new change for 2019. Yeah, I feel like 2018 has been like the year where I had to deal with the worst of the worst kinds of problems and dilemmas in my life. I really wish things could have been better and changed so that 2018 would have been that bad of a year. It's just really depressing in my life. Like, I'm 24 years old. I know I shouldn't even cry, but you know what? Everyone goes through depression no matter what. Like, going through the saddest times and whatever. It's like, come on, no one can force me to just cheer up. Like, if anyone knows a way to cheer me up when I'm this sad, it's like you can tell me or whatever, but like other than that, there's nothing you can do to force me. So whatever. But yeah, other than that, 2018 has not only been like the worst year ever, but it's been really depressing as well. Like one time, I was working on my statistics homework back in the last week of the fall semester, and well, just a few weeks ago, and I was literally crying hard, like I couldn't even keep myself up to work on like the homework and whatever, because I keep thinking about the bad problems that happened recently, and I feel really bad, and I just don't know what I wanted to do at the moment. Like I didn't I didn't let anyone know I was crying or whatever. I just didn't want them to think I was really depressed or whatever. Hold on, I'm looking on Discord to see what's going on over there. Oh, I'll hop in that discussion later. So yeah, I mean, it was just the saddest time of year, so whatever. Depression is a bitch, as some people say, so oh well. So let's see. Last part I want to talk about, even though I still have like a little bit more to say. So yeah, you know, like apologizing is also one of the problems I deal with in 2018. I know it's like honestly, I always think apologizing is always ideal because you want to let them know, you know, I feel bad. I promise I'll never do it again. But I feel like some people, I won't give out any names or whatever. I always say I won't give out any names, but I feel like some people know it's not necessary to apologize. They trust me and all that. It's don't worry about it. Like it's an odd problem to discuss about, and I don't know how many times I said I'm sorry and apologized and hope you forgive me throughout 2018. But like, I want to say I'm really sorry, for anyone listening in or watching this and know what I'm talking about, or can think about a time I've done something bad this year, I want to say I'm sorry. If I caused any problems or anything that's considered unacceptable to you this year. I know apologizing may be a bad habit, but like honestly, I usually do it because it's like they find it's unnecessary. But like I would admit I'm not a perfect person. Like I usually cause problems whether it's sarcastic or serious or whatever, and I feel bad about it. Like I'm not a perfect person, just to let you all know. Like I do have my downsides because life isn't perfect. I'm not perfect. Situations aren't perfect. It just doesn't go the way we expect. And I really, like, attitude wise, I'm not perfect. And I really hope people can all forgive me for anything I've done in the past, because I really don't want you all to think you hate me or never want to talk to me, or I really wish you never existed. Okay, that sounded too harsh. But anyways, aside from all that, I really hope people forgive me for anything I've caused problems in the past. Because I don't want people to hate me. I don't want people to have like a lack of interest or distaste towards me over one small problem I caused, because I just don't really want I really don't want people to think I'm the worst person around, and I don't want them to like get rid of me somehow or whatever. I just don't really want to, feel too depressed on myself even more about this. So yeah. But I think that's all I gotta share about, except for like a few other things I want to say. Like, yeah, it's a lot of problems I've discussed about throughout 2018. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the quantity of these problems I faced doesn't make it the worst year, though I would say it is the worst year no matter what. Because I feel like 2016 was really bad. 2012 was also bad as well. 2017 was fine, but it wasn't the greatest. But, oh well. But yeah. Like, there's so many problems I've experienced throughout 2018. So, and especially ones that are totally out of my control. And I really want to make 2019 a better and a different year than 2018. Especially since so much has changed throughout my life. The Twitch streams I watch, the people I talk to, and whatever else happens. I don't expect 2019 to be a perfect year this upcoming. Like, I don't expect 2019 to be a perfect year. Like, I'll make it as good as it can, but I'll try to make sure it's not as bad or as worse as 2018 and other years I've experienced before. But I'm not saying I want 2019 to be bad. I'm ready. Whatever. I don't care. But like, you can't always live a perfect life in a world where that life hands you. I just hope that 2019 will be somewhat a better year than 2018. Like how 2013 was a little bit of a better year than 2012. If not better, I would say. 2014 was alright. Was pretty good. 2015 was fine as well. 2016 and 2017 was good until it went downhill later on. So I'm hoping 2019 I'll do my best to avoid any bad problems I faced in 2018. Just try to focus on the good, I would say. Even if someone just like interferes or ruins it for me, I just hope nothing bad happens. Especially with like college, where I'll try my best to get over the fact that I will probably miss out on some stuff anyways and whatever. But I just hope the worst things like, financial aid troubles and classes and whatever else doesn't interfere too negatively on me. So yeah. But like, I do want to say thank you to everyone I met on so many Twitch streams I've been to recently and in the past within the past year, and people I talked to on Discord, Twitter, and maybe YouTube. Even though there's barely any YouTube people I've talked to. But I want to sing I want to thank everyone I've talked to on Twitch, Discord, Twitter, etc. for keeping me up throughout 2018. I know we've been through the worst times of 2018. I know there's some people I know who have been through some bad times in 2018 as well. But I feel like we're a family. Like the friends I talk to, I feel like my friends online are more of a family than my entire stream. Which I'm not saying my stream is a problem or whatever. I don't really mind. I just stream for fun. I don't stream for money. I don't stream for I don't stream for money or what, like, unlike some people. Like, I just stream because I enjoy it. The fact that people change to focus on that just literally disgusted me. And I really hope there's not many people more in the future who are gonna be like that. Otherwise, I just don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. So, yeah. But, like, honestly, if there's anyone who's having a bad time and really wants to talk to me about it, I'm always open on Discord, Whispers on Twitch, or other social media that you use as well. I'm at least available. Like, I don't want people to think of me. Like, as a streamer, I don't want anyone to think of me as a streamer or as someone special, but just think of me as a friend. Nothing more than that. Nothing like, nothing too special or whatever. I just want, to be this type of kind friend who will always be there and hope that we can relate to some problems, whatever. Like, I want to reach out to more people. Just hope their day's been well. Hope they're having a good time and whatever else. But I know, like, people I met recently would never do anything negative towards me. I just hope that no one is a backstabber. No one's stabbing me back. Like that one person I was talking about my relationship saying, as well as other people in the past. Like, I just want to feel like we're all family. And like, some of the discourse I'm in, I want to feel like we're a family. And hope that fully that there's no one that causes a downfall to everyone, to the community, and to the streamer, and to other people, because then they're not worth our time anymore. Plus, one last thing about the relationships thing, I kind of feel like 2018 has been the worst year of that, because there's a lot of people I know on YouTube, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch. I won't give out any names. I don't know how many times I said I won't give out any names, but you pretty much heard me enough about that. But there's been people who've been on relationships, and that Metal Gear Solid music. There've been a lot of people who've been like discussing about what happens between boyfriend and girlfriend, and then like it's best that you keep all your respects to yourself. Like, don't pry into their business and ask them why this happened or whatever. I feel like this year has been the worst of it, because there's a lot of people I know online who had their relationship ended, and I don't know if they're going through the worst feeling like I am, or if things are very mature about it. But I feel like this year has been the worst for a relationship, which is why I'm completely discouraged from even want to find a new relationship in 2019 and onward. Like, if I really want to find a girlfriend, I'm not gonna think about it right now or later. Like, maybe in the future when, when I have nothing interfering with my life. like whenever I move out or have plenty of money to spend and share, sure, I'll think about it. But right now, I feel like the relationship thing is no longer something I want to focus on. So, yeah. But I think that's it. I reached everything I want to talk about my experience in 2018. So, I feel like friend is long enough, even though it's been like 2 hours, which is kind of short. But you know what? A stream is a stream. It's better than not streaming. So, yeah. If anyone else is lurking and wants to share their 2018 experience, whether it was good, whether it was bad, or whatever, I mean, feel free to let me know right now. But other than that, I think I want to stop the stream right there. I think I've discussed everything I want to talk about in 2018. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. If there's no one else who wants to share about it, I mean, I'll just end it right there. But I really appreciate talking to, some of the people like Pokemon, Amarasser, who was here, who needs to go fix his or her hand, and the other people that went off topic about it, but whatever. But anyways, thanks for watching the stream, everybody. If you're new to the channel, feel free to follow. I don't normally do these kinds of things on streams where I just sit on my chair and talk about how fucked up my life has been in 2018. But I do play a lot of games. I do want to focus on for my streams. I don't know if I'll be very frequent on streaming, but I do want to try my best to stream as much as I can. Ever since my mom started working a bunch in the morning, like I feel I should take advantage of that, honestly. Even though I'm usually lazy to wake up or whatever, not because I stayed up late or whatever, but because I want to make sure I want to stream with little interference from my parents as much as I can. Well, except on days off that they have, which is going to be a bit of a troublesome thing, but whatever. I'll try my best to try to stream more, even if I don't get anything to eat for breakfast, because honestly, I don't really like having to wait until like 10 or 11 a.m. my time, ask my sister or my dad, or just make myself some breakfast. Because honestly, I feel like I'm getting really tired of being patient. So we'll have to see about that in the future. So, yeah. But yeah, I do plan on streaming more Smash Brothers. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. If I don't stream tomorrow, this will be the last stream of 2018. But then throughout Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, which Sunday's my days off as usual, but I should probably throw in some Sunday streams every now and then. It really depends if I'm feeling it or not. Monday is New Year's Eve. I'm taking that off to celebrate the New Year's Eve at night. Thursday, I'm gonna take that off as well, just because I want to make sure I don't start the stream on a bad note or whatever else happens. So there's that. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching the stream, everybody. I will stream more Smash Brothers. Don't know about tomorrow, but we'll have to see. But anyways, I hope to see you all in 2019. And I promise you all, I hope I will be a much better person in 2019. So anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, and Happy New Year.